back to Mini Lessons with Miss H, and today we're doing page 208, Unit 5, Week 1. So, this is a quick little article, and we're focused on the literary elements genre. First thing we're going to do is survey the text, title, illustration. And based on that, I'm going to tell you my prediction. So you can write your prediction too. And I'll give you 1 minute to do that. Ready, set, predict. Right, so reading volunteers, I predict a boy will help another boy to learn how to read. Okay, that's my prediction. All right. Now let's annotate the text. My name is Derek. Character. The children in my second grade class know how to read. Every Friday, setting, we visit Mrs. Snow's first grade class. Oh, so Derek is in the second grade. Mrs. Snow is another character. I pair up with Jack and help him practice reading. It feels good to help others. Wow, that's awesome sauce. That'd be cool if we could do that. We should talk to Mr. E about it. Number 1. How can you tell this text is realistic fiction? Ooh, realistic fiction. Remember? We talked about that a long time ago. So realistic fiction means it could be real, but it's probably not a factual story, okay? So how do we know it's realistic fiction? I want you to answer that. I can tell this is realistic fiction because I can tell this text is realistic fiction because, comma, you have 1 minute to write your answer. All right, so I can tell this text is realistic fiction because the story could be real, right? That's it. The characters could be real. but we don't know if it's actually a real story, if it really took place. Number 2, who is telling the story? So whose point of view is the story from? How do we know this? The person telling the story is 1 minute. You have 1 minute to answer that. Ready, set, go. Who is telling the story? Who is telling the story? Somebody in the beginning introduced themselves to us, and they're the ones telling the story, okay? So that's all I'm going to tell you. You need to figure the rest out. Number 3, how does Derek feel about helping Jack learn to read? Why do you think so? How does Derek feel? Derek feels blank about helping Jack learn to read because, and then we have to use a key detail, right? So you have 1 minute to do that by yourself. Ready, set, go. Derek feels blank helping others. Okay? How do we know this? Because he says that at the end. It feels good to help others. So, hopefully that's what you wrote. And if you feel like your answers are right, go right ahead and put a little check mark on there. Don't forget, this is a learning tool. These videos are not to see how many questions you get right. These videos are to expose you and teach you how to think as you read and how to use the strategies we've been learning all year and to make sure we get the right answers, okay? So if you notice, I usually try my best to think as I am reading to make sure that you learn how to think as you read as well, okay? Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest homework vids, and see you next time. Bye!